You can't hear anything. Okay, that's all right. Just a second. Thanks for letting us know. Okay, just a second. Kate, would you bring one of these tubs and flip it over for me, please, and bring this camera up a little higher? Thank you. All right, just a second. I'll introduce Yolanda. And there. Good.
Is your computer connected to the speakers?
Let's go in here. Is that better, Yolanda?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Sorry about that. Okay. Thanks for your introduction, Jessica. So, Yolanda, thanks very much for agreeing to join us. We are this class is engaged in understanding what international peers. So you're all about the same age, ages 15 to 18 here. Wondering what about the world is important to you? Why is it important to you to connect to your peers in the world, if it is? And how might you do that in the future as technology increases and our capacity to communicate internationally increases? How might we potentially work together to make things that make our communication easier? Okay, so I'm going to ask each person who has a question to sit in this blue seat and begin. Who has the first group of questions for Yolanda? And Yolanda, do you want to tell us a little bit about yourself? I'd appreciate that.
Right. I'm Yolanda. I was like biography.
Oh, just about what? Tell us about the high school you're going to.
I go to an international school in Berlin. It's called the Nelson Mandela School, and it's a primary and secondary school. And in the secondary school, they offer IB and Abitur as their end thing of high school, and it's international baccalaureate and the German version of it. And I do the German version of it because I don't know, I just chose that. I grew up in London, and I was born there, and then I moved to Berlin in 2011. I don't know.
And you have how many people in your family?
I have one little brother and my parents.
Okay, good. So I know you've all prepared questions. Some maybe a group who has missed interviews. I'm going to let the others start. You had a great interview earlier. Wiggles? Team Wiggles. Each team has a name.
Team Wiggles.
Team Wiggles. They're on their way. Okay. Okay, Mia, you're up. Please have a seat and introduce yourself. Are you visible? There. Oh, we lost you, Yoli. There you go. There we are.
What's your greatest international concern politically right now?
I can't hear you.
Come up closer to there and speak to the computer. Go ahead.
I'm sorry.
No, it's all right. That's all right. We don't have a microphone, so go ahead.
What's your greatest international concern politically right now?
The greatest international concern politically. Is that?
Yeah. Yes.
Did I understand it right?
Yeah.
I feel like. Sorry, my mean, think about how many things about it.
Sure, let's give
I
you a
feel
chance to
like
think.
through the political crises around the world, especially countries in Europe with the whole refugee crisis, a lot of political parties of right parties are becoming a lot more popular, and I feel like it's starting to split up a lot of people between everyone kind of, also with Trump. I feel like that a lot of the youth is starting to become so aware of it, even join more through that. And I don't know, I'm so bad at answering questions.
Excellent question. Feel comfortable. You're doing great.
I mean, wait, I want to talk to the class now.
Let's see. Make your face. There you go. Show up for us, Mia. There you go. There she is. That helps. Make a note of that. That's really valuable, right? It helps Yolanda to see the person she's speaking with. That's a great insight. Thank you for that, Yolanda. You're all taking notes. It's very helpful, Yolanda. Thank you.
I mean, also, how do you feel about it? Maybe that would make you...
Ask that question again, Yolanda.
How you feel about international crises?
Mia, she's turning the question back to you. Go ahead and respond. Come closer to the speaker.
Sorry. Well,
No.
I mean, it does, what's that word? Sorry, I'm really bad at answering things too, so you don't have to worry. It does affect us, individually and, as, a nation. And, but it does unite us in a way, because people, they don't agree on, everything all the time, but, when there's a situation where most people don't agree, they come together and they just try to stop it, or they just try to alter it in a way where it can turn out to be positive. And and that's just a way how they come together and try to make the world a better place in a way, especially since Trump's been elected. That has actually brought us together when it came to all the sexism, the racism, school shootings. They're just they're horrible events, but in a way we all came together when it came to protests and pretty much.
Anybody else want to answer that question?
Yeah.
What's that, Yolanda? Go ahead.
No, I feel just through all of these horrible things happening, a lot of the youth just comes together in a way and realizes that a lot of these things that are happening aren't okay, and it gives a sense of unitedness. And just it also makes everyone kind of more politically aware, or makes you interested in finding out why things are like that. And I don't know, I mean, I try to also understand my government or whatever, and understand they've let in loads of refugees, and that's a big thing in Germany generally, that they're one of the countries that have let in a lot of refugees, and now they're starting to, I don't know what it's called in English, but they're just sending them back out into cruelty and again. And that bothers me a lot, because that also makes the far right in Germany start coming up again, and because of our history, it's scary. And it's not I don't know, that I feel strongly about that.
Yeah.
No, I agree with that.
Yeah.
It is scary because we don't know if it's gonna get better or worse.
Yeah.
But
And then also